Hey everybody, and welcome to TK's Mugen Saturday Slamfest, episode 167, for May 4th, 2019. Starting off this month in 1v1 will be the God of War Kratos, who wants to vent out his Black Princess frustration on some poor sap. But I don't think it would be right to call Super Suija that. He has grown immensely since my old series days and Neo's roster. The Samurai Showdown vet can legitimize himself even more, being the third to defeat the Ghost of Sparta, as we lunge over to a random stage. Hope you all enjoy. A make it, break it moment for Super Suija is here. Can he capitalize? Super Suija has his first real test on my main roster. Let's get ready to kick butt, engage, here we go. Alright, Kratos opens up with some blade jabs, and Suija trying to block him while gets a slide kick through. Now gets a nice whirlwind water blade in. Now Suija gets caught by a blade uppercut from Kratos right to the Nemi and says it's juggling him. Suija using that bubble to try and tech through, counters with a whirlwind blade bubble again. Now as he tries to come in on Kratos, Nemi says he pounds him away. Ground pound right to the electrical bolt, and Suija trying to parry and dodge, gets knocked down by a Nemi says shot. Now ground pound, and with the monster summon, Suija trying to block the incoming ground pound, gets a nice aerial water chop, races in. Now tries to bubble tech into Kratos, gets a nice grab right to that karate chop, slamming Kratos to the ground hard. Now tries to get in with a water chop. Now Kratos trying to blade jab Suija, ends up getting him good. Now Suija trying to block, but still gets caught by the blade jab string. Nemi Sessus then produces gaze into some Nemi Sessus, pounds Suija nearly to his death. Now he's trying to parry and spot dodge. Oh, goes Super Suija. Kratos trying to go Nemi Sessus. Oh, nice water knee. Now Suija intercepted out of the air via Kratos' ground pound. Sheesh! That was some crazy action, but Kratos manages to take round one. Round two, let's see if Super Suija can bring it back. Alright, gets a water chop to start. Now tries to do the bubble tech. Oh, wins that water shot. Kratos on the defensive, gets a flame arrow, knocks Suija back, gets a ground pound. Now Suija trying to spot dodge the chain blades, this one gets caught. Now he's counter water chop from Suija. Ground pound knocks Suija back. Super Suija with a slide kick to Kratos. Now jumps in, tries to bubble tech that Nemi Sessus does so. Gets a low kick through. Blade jab, Kratos whips that and the ground pound. And Super Suija knocked back. Now gets an electric. Kratos go for electric bullet. Ground pound spam. Tries to bubble tech through it. Suija knocked back. And Suija trying to get in, having a hard time. Reeled in by the Nemi Sessus, pounded to the ground. Now Super Suija missed the slide kick. Kratos trying to get up to Nemi Sessus. Water chop counter from Suija, who reverts back to normal form. Tries to block the Nemi Sessus. Tries to bubble tech through it. Gets a whirlwind water blade in. Now he tries to bubble tech the Nemi Sessus again, but Kratos falls right into the Nemi Sessus. Now Suija races in, water chop, now the blade jab straight from Kratos, knocks Suija back. Now a nice Kratos blade spin, and Suija missed the water chop. Now the blade jabs ripping Suija apart here, and Kratos with to finish him now. Oh my god. What's Kratos gonna do to him? Oh, gets it! Oh my god, body breaks him! And his skeleton just somehow appears without any kind of skin ripping. How does that work in a fatality? Oh well. Kratos manages to get the win 2-0 over Super Suija. That was a hell of a comeback win after dropping to Toka in a close 3-round set a while ago. So Kratos quickly rebounding with a monster win here. 2-0ing Super Suija, I don't think I've ever seen that. Suija usually forces his opponents to 3, but Super Suija, no match for a God of War. Boy. Honestly thought Super Suija was going to do a lot better with his teching and parrying and spot dodging and all the other crap, as he's usually very hard to hit, but Kratos in his long-range game sees him through once again. And Suija, maybe if he gets another close combat fighter, he'll probably dissect and destroy them. Apparently he's not very good against long-range attacks. Well, Super Suija, you'll have another chance to show your superiority against a weaker foe, perhaps. I don't know. Or a mid-level fighter, or maybe you could beat another, or maybe you'll do better against another top-tier threat. I don't know. Today wasn't Super Suija's day, that much I can say. And Kratos slowly rises back to the top once again. No surprise there. He is Hall of Fame for a reason. Alrighty, single set number 2 incoming, folks. Gotta get a drink and get something to eat, because my energy's kind of depleted, so be right back, and I'll get back to you with single set number 2. Blah! Howdy, peeps! It's time to resume singles, and look who it is. Our new resident Kratos Slayer, Black Princess Toka. After that win, I have to say Kiyashin's chances are 1 in a million to pull this off against the Data Live legend. As you've seen from most of her bouts, she strings you 3 times, it's usually over, so there are absolutely no room for mistakes. As we get on down to a random stage, hope you all enjoy. Kiyashin, you better keep raining those fists on Toka if you get the chance. You let her slip through those cracks, you're done as dinner. Toka, Yetogami, and Kyashin about to tangle in the light music club room. Let's get ready to kick butt. Engage. Here we go. Alright, Kyashin whiffing those sweep kicks and gets a jump kick on Toka. Tries to go for the rapid jabs, right to that flip kick into the karate chop. Now Toka tries to get a counter through. Oh boy, here we go with her super sword chain. Toka stringing Kyashin high up in the air, not allowing him to the ground. Super sword slam right to the double energy fist, just barreling through Kyashin's defense. Now Toka rechaining him with another sword string from behind. Now Toka taking him into the air with the sword string into the ground again. Now back into the air. Toka just overwhelming him. Big super sword slam. Kyashin in trouble already, trying to rapid jab through the energy orb, and Toka not having that as she gets all over him with another sword string. Kyashin just unable to get anything going. Toka still chaining him continuously with the energy waves into this continuous sword string, into the air, into the ground. God, Kyashin unable to drop. Now Toka gets a nice grab off into his special. Now summons two Kurumis, firing rifles into the giant energy waves. Super sword slam will waste them. Yeah, Toka making Kyashin look like a complete jobber in round 1. Round 2, come on Kyashin, you gotta come back here. Tries for a flip kick for the rapid jab string. Toka on the defensive block of that. Now Kyashin chipping her with the rapid jab string. Does some decent damage. Oh, chains her again with another one. And with that one in the karate chop. Tries for another string. Toka trying to evade as she gets into the corner. Now Toka teleports by Kyashin, gets him with that levitating energy orb, now starts chaining him with that super sword string right to the energy waves, and Toka with the sword slam, now a double energy fist, and Toka gonna leap behind him and try to rechain, and does so, catches Kyashin with the sword string. Now Toka taking him into the air again, Kyashin getting juggled all over the stage, Toka rechaining him from behind following that energy burst, big super sword slam to Kyashin, one more chain of swords, he's done, he better be careful, gets the rapid jab string on Toka, does some damage, now the energy waves eating at Kyashin, oh boy, Toka finds her one opening in there, and that's probably going to be it for Kyashin. She takes him into the air with the big super sword string, and Toka's just still cutting and slicing, just dashing through him. Big sword slam will put him away. Yep, Kyashin did push her a little harder in round 2, but once Toka gets those sword chains in, it's pretty much game set. Another 2-0 for Kyashin. Ain't looking good here. First Super Suijin destroyed him 2-0, and now Black Princess Toka had her way with them 2-0. Kyashin, gotta get a round win sometime, man, or you're not gonna be hanging around for very long. I was hoping you'd be better with an AI boost, but I'm not seeing any change. This is bad. Alright, well, Toka riding a huge wave of momentum coming off that monster Kratos win. And now she completely obliterates Kyashin in her second Season 4 match, and might have to up the ante for Toka's next opponent. And Kyashin might have to feed him someone a little weaker if he's gonna get a win. He's been getting He's had 2 beasts thrown at him so far, and he's been unable to do anything. Alrighty, folks, be right back for double set number 1 as we delve deeper in the 167, so be right back as I get it all set up. Welcome back, Mugenites! Now we open up the 2v2 canister for this month. Resident Evil's Barry and Rebecca will get a crack at Darkstalkers Victor and Jetta, who recently came out of a barn burner with Koizumi and Ryoko on the short end of the stick. Planting Burton and Chambers in the ground could be the rebound win the mutants need to kickstart their engine. As we jog over to a random stage, hope you all enjoy. Come on, Victor and Jetta, I like you guys. I want to see you succeed. Beating Barry and Rebecca would be a great starting point. Resident Evil and Darkstalkers about to rev it up here on the Platonic Twin stage. Let's get ready to kick butt. Engage. Here we go. Alright, Jetta opens up the aerial following Victor's knee, knocks Barry down. Razor blade catching him, following Victor's headbutt. Victor with a big stranglehold on Rebecca. And now see Barry getting grabbed by Victor, now gets headbutted hard. And Jetta just kind of hanging back, throwing off a razor blade, catching Rebecca, knocks Barry back. Now Victor charging up, gets a big double energy fist off of Rebecca, who gets an aerial string counter. Now Barry trying to leap it on Victor, ends up knocking him out of his special. Jetta gets a grab off on Barry. Rebecca gets a kick string off on Victor, rams him across the stage good. And now Jetta ends up grabbing Rebecca, starts sapping her straight. Victor going for that energy fist spin. And now Rebecca trying to counterattack with the super fist right to a rat house. Now see Jetta getting sandwiched. And now Victor trying to get in big extending fist, following that knee, takes Barry out, and Victor with that electric fist spin takes Rebecca down. Sheesh! And Darkstalkers managed to seize round 1 here. Round 2, let's see if Resident Evil can come back hard themselves. Alright, see, Rebecca opens up with a big kick string, following Barry's uppercut to Victor, and Jetta blocking that, tries to counter with a claw string. Victor whipping that knee as Barry gets an uppercut through. Now see, look, now Barry charging up with the shoulder tackle and missed a kick as Rebecca flings Jetta. Now a big dashing headbutt from Victor. Now Victor gets a big jumping double kickoff, and Rebecca gets grabbed by Jetta. A big pistol shot from Barry, and now Rebecca throws off a lighter or something. Now pulls out a healing plant. Looks like Barry wasn't able to get it. Now Victor charging up, gets a big electrical body spin, catching Barry good. Now Victor charging in, Jetta attacking with an aerial. Now Victor with a double jump kick will take Barry and Rebecca out. Damn, dude. Victor hits so friggin' hard, and Jetta, once he gets those combo strings going, allows Victor to punish even further. And they just completely dissected Resident Evil 2-0. Man, it's a slaughterhouse in every match so far. 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. Are we going to get a round 3 somewhere here? I hope so. Maybe the next double set. But hey, it's nice to see Victor and Jetta get a dominant win here. As they kind of fell... Well, they fell to Koizumi and Ryoko in their debut, but they've redeemed themselves here with a strong, solid outing over Resident Evil's Barry and Rebecca, so hopefully they continue this in the future. And Barry and Rebecca, it's still... Their careers are still blooming. Well, their career is still young, I should say. So there's still time for them to grab some W's. They might stick around till at least the end of Season 5. I like to give most teams 2 seasons to see if they can get their act together. If not, then they usually take a hike. So Barry, Rebecca, you got some time to gather wins, so try harder in the next one. Alrighty, folks. Hopefully we can break this 2-0 string with our double set number 2 coming up. Be right back as I prepare that one for you. Okie dokie pokey! Doubles rolls on! My lovely waifu Maharu's in action. Yay! Hope Mina was on her A-game today, as they have another tough Adamu team in their way. This time with School Live's Kurumi and Yuri. The Gaku Garashi girls have had a pretty respectable run so far in this series, but if they could net this W, it would certainly establish them in a stronger light. Who will rise from the smoke after this anime affair is all said and done? Random stage, decide for us please. Hope you all enjoy. Oh boy, Maharu and Kurumi love both, but only one can win. And obviously, I'm choosing my waifu. Come on, Maharu! Maharu-matic and School Live about to rumble on the Planetarian stage. Can't wait to see what comes of this. Alright, let's get ready to kick butt. Engage, here we go. Alright, Maharu starts off blocking Kurumi's shovel as she grabs Yuri, gets a fucking throw off. Now Minowa drops the chick as a Ridge Striker comes out. Water balloon to Maharu, she gets a high kick counter on Kurumi, who's swinging that shovel wildly. Yuri with the spade following the water gun from Kurumi. Now Maharu pulling out the proton cannon, blasts both School Live girls, and Maharu caught by a shovel slash. Now Kurumi knocks her away. Now the Raven. Now the water gun ends up hitting Maharu out of the air, following the water balloon, and the exploding helicopter from Yuri. Good God, Maharu down below half health. Now Kurumi ends up goring Maharu with the shovel. Maharu gets up, grabs Yuri, throws her away, gets a pistol shot on Kurumi. Now Minowa trying to leap in with the body splash, following Maharu's diving kick right to the sweep kick to the pistol shot. As the Kurumi Yuri nearly down. Now Minowa going for that blade rank special, charges in, runs down Kurumi and Yuri with the blade rang. My God! And Minowa chaining her special beautifully after Maharu started comboing up the sweep kicks. Nice chemistry from Maharu-matic in round 1. Round 2, let's see if Kurumi and Yuri can come right back hard. I see Kurumi starts off blocking with her shovel. Yuri going off with her water gun. Intercepts Maharu out of the air, following the water balloons, knocking her down. Now throws off water balloons on Minowa as Kurumi gores her with the shovel. Now swats her away. Now another water gun special from Yuri. Now Maharu about to counter with the proton cannon, knocks Yuri out of her special. Sweep kick following that dagger uppercut. Now Yuri with the water gun. Maharu with the dive kick to Kurumi, who intercepts her with the shovel combo. Now Kurumi going crazy with that super shovel combo on Maharu. Minowa trying to break it up with that blade ring, but gets intercepted by Kurumi's shovel combo. It looks like Yuri's kind of stuck in position. Now the proton cannon going off. It looks like Kurumi got blasted across the stage. Now Kurumi going for a water gun special of her own double. Now Maharu gets off, and Minowa in trouble as she tries to use the Ridge Striker exploding helicopter. Minowa barely dodging that somehow. Now Kurumi holds up the front with her shovel, and it looks like Minowa trying to go in with a double padded bow. It looks like Yuri countered with her special, and she's about to knife Minowa under the blanket, and there she goes. Probably done. Yep, she's finished. And Yuri manages to seize round 2 for her and Kurumi, who managed to hang in there. And they force it to a round 3. Who will take it all here? Alright, so Yuri starts off with a water cannon following Kurumi's shovel. Maharu tries to get it from the air, gets knocked back. Now a water gun intercepts Minowa, following the space shot from Yuri. Maharu with a pistol now, dive kick to Yuri. Looks like Kurumi cutting her off with that shovel. Now Minowa going in with the blade rank special now, charging in, following Maharu's proton cannon. Ends up landing both hits. But he still ends up dodging, blocking most of it. Maharu with the dive kick. Minowa summoning the Ridge Striker as Kurumi shuffle gores Maharu as she sweep kicks Yuri right into Minowa's headbutt. Yuri's down already. Now Minowa going for the blade ring special. Kurumi in trouble now. She got to fend off both of them. And Minowa with the blade ring knocking Kurumi down. Now Maharu trying to go in with that knee, following the dive kick into the sweep kick spam. Right into Minowa's headbutt spam. God, poor Kurumi just caught between their combo whoring. And Maharu-matic just massacre School Live in round 3. And they managed to chalk up another nice win to their record. 2-1. This time over School Live's Kurumi and Yuri, who did put up a valiant effort, but Yuri dropping early pretty much spelled the end for Kurumi. And getting stuck between Maharu's sweep kick spam and Minowa's headbutting, yeesh. That was just horribad for her. Just bad positioning. If she managed to space with the water gun spam, it could have gave her some life, but... yeah, when Maharomatic have you comboed like that, it's hard to fight back at all. Kurumi and Yuri, hopefully they'll rebound later on. I mean, they always do. And coming across my waifu and her ally, yeah. Battle Maharu doesn't screw around at all. But Kurumi and Yuri still gave her a hell of a push, though, and Minoa proving to be a true asset with the Rin support, with the Rin Striker and the Blade Rank special, which she's doing a lot more of, and that tends to be helping more so than the Strikers, since two of them do virtually nothing and the other just spams arrows. So there you have it. Well, we got a round 3, so hey, we're doing a little better. Now hopefully the 3v3 main event coming up will give us that too. Anyways, be right back as we find out who is competing in 3v3, and maybe we'll get another hella competitive match. Cross our fingers. The F-167 3v3 main event is at our feet, ladies and gents. Team Dreamland's Kirby, Meta Knight, and Galactonite are on the run of a lifetime in triples at the moment, and it pains me to say that Chaos Breakers Ramda, Sandra, and Cursehead are the complete opposite of that. They have suffered humiliating 2-0 defeats one after another. I mean, freaking Shades of Manhattan at least managed a round win somewhere, and CB have so much more going for them with teching and super armor here and there. No excuse. Anyways, maybe the Star Warriors could push them harder as we get over to a random stage. Hope you all enjoy. Ramda, Sandra, and Cursehead, you gotta have a breakout performance somewhere. This one might as well be it, or you're probably as good as done. The F-167 3v3 main event is here, folks. Team Dreamland versus Team Chaos Breakers. WWF Falls War Ring. Let's get ready to kick butt. Engage. Here we go. Galactonite opening up with a pair of kicks. Meta Knight trying to get in. Now Galactonite with the sword drill. Sandra countering with the sword slash. Meta Knight with the mock tornado. Now Kirby trying to suck up as the Blade Knight summon comes out. Galactonite knocked out of his sword drill. Kirby with the mallet following the sword beam from Meta Knight. Following another Galactonite sword drill. Following another Meta Knight sword beam barrage. Good God. Looks like Ramda dead already. Cursehead gets a spinning throw off on Galactonite. Now ends up grabbing Meta Knight, throws him with the mallet. Now Kirby getting swung around as Galactonite tries to go for a sword drill on Sandra. Now see Sandra getting comboed by Galactonite. She hits the ground. There's a Cursehead trying to tech counter, and Kirby with the corkscrew drill kick to Sandra. Nearly has her. As the Galactonite trying to block Cursehead's attack as he gets off. Kirby with the pinwheel kick to Sandra, following that super jump. Meta Knight with the sword beam. Galactonite with that sword drill again. Now another super sword drill will take Sandra out in the corner. The Comet Crusher. Damn. And Dreamland just completely ate up Chaos Breakers in round 1. Can they do it again in round 2? Or will Ramda, Sandra, and Cursehead see a rare round win? I don't know. Let's see, Kirby getting in with the downward drill kick now. Ramda trying to counter. Now Cursehead trying to counter with his teching. Ends up grabbing Galactonite, throws him with the mallet. Now Ramda trying to block the mock tornado. And now Sandra with the shield uppercut to Kirby. Galactonite trying to escape the corner. Goes for a sword spin. Meta Knight with the mock tornado. Meta Knight going for the sword beam spam. Following the sword drill from Galactonite. Now super sword beam from Meta Knight as Kirby gets knocked back. Super sword drill from Galactonite. Now Cursehead trying to tech. Now super sword beam from Meta Knight following that Blade Knight summon. Cursehead dead already. And Ramda and Sandra the only two left. Galactonite with the swordsman, following Kirby suck up to Sandra. Blade Knight coming out now. The Galactonite with another sword drill. Meta Knight jumping in. Sandra with a counter slash. Kirby going for a triple jump kick following Galactonite's sword drill. Looks like Sandra's down. Ramda barely hanging on. And big mock tornado from Meta Knight will eat up Ramda in the corner. Sheesh Louise! Cursehead, Ramda, and Sandra fall prey to another 2-0, this time at the hands of Dreamland. Boy, these guys cannot buy a round win for the life of them. And you would think with their awesome teching they'd be able to do it, but no. Kirby, Meta Knight, and Galactonite just have too many moves coming out at once. I guess they can only tech so much. And unfortunately, it's just not helping them in 3v3. In fact, it's actually dampening them. Because all these characters have multi-hit attacks that, you know, look like they can only tech one attack at once, and if there's more following it, then they're in trouble. They usually get caught out of their invincibility frames or whatever. I don't know. But Kirby, Meta Knight, Galactonite are a force in 3v3 for a reason, folks. They did beat Little Busters in last season's finale. And that was no cakewalk. They barely got out of that one. So yeah, Dreamland definitely living up to top tier status in 3v3, and hopefully they'll maintain it the rest of this season. Poor Chaos Breakers might need a different environment. I don't know, because they did a little better in doubles when it was Ramda and Sandra, but Cursehead, I thought he'd add more to the team in 3v3, but apparently not. Maybe he'll do better in 1v1 himself, I don't know, and Ramda and Sandra will probably just go elsewhere. We'll give them the rest of this season to see if they can make something happen. I won't cat them just yet. Alrighty, folks. Hope you all enjoyed up 167. Sorry we didn't have too many threes this weekend, but there's always a chance for it next weekend with 168 and 169 to follow the following week, so I'm sure there'll be plenty more to come. We just didn't strike a lot of oil this week. Alrighty, folks. Stay tuned for 168 coming next weekend. Hope you all enjoyed the bouts here, and I'll see you all then. Peace friggin' out all.